put in a mic. When you see my hand, can you tell me, can you hear me? I do have a phone to my left mounted, so I can see the chat. Not that I can stare at that, but I can glance at it. It was choppy. Can you tell me, am I quieter now? I'm trying to use the mic. Okay, well, you know what? Forget it. I don't think that mic really works, so. Okay, you can tell me if you can hear me now. Better, alright. Yeah, I try, but I think that mic is broken or something. So, eyes on the road. My eyes are on the road. Can you not see? Oh, you see? Look on the left. I have it mounted over there. So it's like my GPS, you know? So I'm heading to Toledo to get hardware 3. And I'm gonna move out of this guy's way. Yeah, you know, if I had a cover for that mic, it would probably sound better, but I don't have one. I mean, I'm not gonna do that right now while I'm driving. Jacob, you gotta look at my latest video, buddy. Yes, Bear. That mic is very sensitive. I need a really tiny, like a low, I don't know, low sensitivity mic, but I don't have it. And the one for the GoPro doesn't fit the phone. They take different 3.5 inputs. So to get hardware 3, just watch my last video. I give you all the details there, but basically I had to ask for it. Thanks, Jacob. Did you get that ding fixed from the accident? No, I didn't. I'm still working on that. I will do an update video, but I'm going to wait until I'm completely done with everything. And honestly, it's probably going to be a few months because how long we have? You know, we have a half hour left till I'm there in Toledo. It'll probably be a few months before it's done because I don't know. The service center said that it's going to be a few months before they get a bumper in. They haven't looked at it yet though, so I don't. Maybe they won't replace it, but I don't know. We'll see. Sorry, hold on. I mean, I'm not sorry. I'm just not going to be able to see everything you're saying. I think that's understandable. Did you get that? Every new car that gets... yeah, all the new cars should have hardware 3. They said they started sending out the Model 3s with hardware 3 in like, I don't know, June or something of last year, but that wasn't true. But now, yeah, they should all have it. Did you make that lane? Yeah, I'm not. This is not a challenge. I'm just driving to Toledo. That's all. Change lane. Mine does not do that. Is this good? Yeah. Everyone outside of the U.S., well, maybe not Canada. I don't know about Canada, but Europe is pretty nerfed in terms of what the car will do. So, you know, right now it won't get out of the passing lane, but on my way home it will. So we'll see. Hello, Croatia. So like right now, I'm just gonna do that because I don't want to sit there. Not that anybody's even trying to pass me, but you know, I just don't want to sit there. I don't like to. Yeah, Wick. They started pretty early having hardware 3, but people were thinking that they were all having hardware 3, like it was like a cutoff, like at this point all Model 3s have hardware 3, but people were picking up even into July Model 3s and they were getting hardware 2.5. So Elon, hardware 3 doesn't really improve anything. Well, so there's the bug of not getting out of the passing lane. That should be fixed. And for now, it's just the visualization. So right now, if there were cones on the side of the road, I wouldn't see them here. But on hardware 3, I would. And then also the stop signs and stoplights showing all of that. But that's it. It's just like cosmetic, but I want it. And I want to be ready, you know, for the full self-driving upgrades. So they say, hello, Croatia. So they say that you need this upgrade for the full self-driving, like stop signs and stoplights and stuff. You didn't have the chime on, so I'm super confused. I do have the chime on. I do. So yeah, if it does something, it'll chime at me. Bike lanes, handicap more. Have you heard anything lately about Model Y? I mean, everybody's just going crazy over, like, it's coming out next month. And you know what? It could. I'm gonna have a live stream tomorrow night. I'm gonna do Grounded tomorrow night, by the way. In my last Grounded, I was like, oh, these people need to calm down. It's probably not coming out. And I might be wrong. And I even said that. And I was like, of course I could be wrong. But we'll see. I think on the earnings call, which is it tomorrow or Wednesday? We might hear. People are thinking that Elon's just like, oh, by the way, Model Y is going to start shipping next month. Changing lanes to follow route. I think that's a stupid decision. And I don't think you need to do that. Yep, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Let's go back. Pedestrians don't show up as well as they used to. Yeah, Wick, pedestrian sucks. Like, we know the car sees them, but it barely ever shows them on here, and I kind of hate it. I wish it would show them more. Because it seems like cones, like it sees all of them and from far away and all that. But yeah, pedestrians, it doesn't seem to want to show unless they're really close to the car. FOMO, yeah. Alright, now we can switch lanes. I'll do it myself. And I'll hit the accelerator. Okay. Hello, Tortellini. You have to go to that state. I know, Ben. I have to go to Ohio. This is the stupidest thing ever. But at least it's barely in Ohio. Like, barely. Oh, you can't see my wheel. I do have... I'll keep it up here so you can see. Why does Tesla improve their app, make it a bit better, look better? I know, the app is lame. I would love to have the dev mode like Elon does, where you can see everything the car does. I know, that would be so cool. And, I mean, we're kind of a step closer to that now with the Hardware 3, but, yeah. Not for much longer. Mara Flower Penguin, that's a long name. Yes, it does, and I have multiple videos about that. Cloudy doesn't do anything. It's cloudy right now. Cloudy is fine, but rainy can disable some stuff. But I find autopilot works really well in the rain, actually. Direct sunlight. I had that happen. What was the problem? I had that happen the other day, actually. Oh, here we go, bouncing around. Where autopilot turned off because of direct sunlight. But it almost never happens to me. But yeah, it's a big complaint. A lot of people complain about that. I'm not really looking at that, just so you know. Can you see my... Yeah, you can. Maybe it should show all lanes in your direction route. I suppose. I don't exactly know what you mean. It shows all the lanes. Even when there's like 5 lanes, it'll show all of them. Sorry, my backup camera's a little muddy. I did get out... oh yeah, let's go in the middle of this lane like an idiot. Great job. I did make sure my cameras were clean before I started because it was going to be a longer journey. Yeah, Bear, I'd have to leave my phone with them because I'm pretty sure they're going to send me away. So I don't know what's going to happen, so I'm heading down. I'm making a video about this, so spoiler alert. But I'm heading down there now, and I asked, like, okay, so round trip, I'm gonna get home with less than 20% battery, which is fine. There's a supercharger like right next to this place. But I asked them, like, I was like, am I getting a loaner or what's going on? Because a lot of people are getting Uber vouchers now. Like, you drop your car off and they're like, oh, here's some Uber. Which, like, if you live, you know, 5 or 10 miles from the place and, like, you work near there is whatever. But I can't do that. I live 80 miles away. And so I was like, am I getting a car? And they just haven't responded because they communicate everything through text. And so I have no idea what's happening. You know, if I stay and I get my car same day, that's fine. I kind of am looking forward to getting a Model S to play with. But I have no idea what's going to happen. I really hope they give me a car to go home. With a radar at the sides? Yeah, you know, I find it kind of weird that they didn't do the rear-facing radar. But yeah, I don't know about sides. The idea is that the cameras can do it all. Because you know, your eyes are cameras and they do it all. You know, and you have mirrors around so you can see everything. And the car just has more cameras to make up for, you know, looking around. That's the idea. Will it work? I think eventually, yeah, but who knows when. Changing lanes for faster. That's fine. The audio isn't dropping like the quality. Well, I'm glad audio isn't. I'm sorry. There's not much I can do about the quality. Oh, and now we're changing back to follow route. Wow, good job here. I don't look like an idiot at all. Oh yeah, 0.7 miles. Okay. So, could they complain about this? No, I don't think so. I don't think they care. I thought about that like my screen being tilted, but oh my gosh, but no, they don't care. That's not related to what they're doing. All right, so we're taking an exit. I've never been here, so I don't know what I'm doing. So car did all that. I'm still not doing anything. What's the speed limit? I don't know. Whatever this says, 70. Okay, and we got to turn left. Let's see if the car picks the correct lane. Maybe it'll stop. I'm not going to do anything. So you can't see my feet, but I'm not doing anything right now. I'm still not doing anything at all. And the car completely stops. That's it. I didn't do that at all. I still haven't touched anything. The car stopped. Put itself in hold mode. All right, so here we go. Now I'm going to take over. And we go left. Nobody's here. Okay, so now I'm going to pay less attention to you guys. Sorry, but that's how it goes. Oh my gosh, 35. Is that really the speed limit? I didn't see a sign. That would be crazy. That's really slow for a road like this. Well, let's see. If this truck passes me, then I'll know I'm going too slow. Nope, they didn't pass me, so I don't know. Can't imagine it's actually 35. That's got to be wrong. There are no speed limit signs anywhere. Thank you, Matt. Can't wait until service centers in Michigan. I know. Me too. So this truck could easily pass me, but he's not. So I just wish there was a speed limit sign, you know? 360 degree camera view. From my understanding, that's like patented, and so Tesla can't use it without paying a bunch of money, and they're not into that. So I don't think they're going to do it. And again, like, I don't know. It sounds cool. I would love it. Don't get me wrong. But you got to think from Tesla's perspective in that they want the cars driving themselves and parking themselves and picking you up. So, you know, there's not much of a reason to spend time developing all that crap when, in their mind, soon the car's going to be doing everything. You don't need to see anything anyway. So that's the same thing like when people are parallel parking. They want the side cameras. And again, don't get me wrong. I would love to be able to see the side cameras when I'm parking or whenever I want. Like if I turn my turn signal on, turn the side camera on so I can see if anything's there. But from Tesla's perspective, that's all useless because you're not going to be doing those things soon. Now, whether that's true or not is a different story, but here, let's just let autopilot do this. I don't know what the speed limit is, and I don't know. Where do you think the next service centers will be put in Michigan? I would imagine like somewhere in Rochester would be one of the first, like Rochester Hills, because that's a really rich area and there's a lot of Teslas around there, and it's not that far from Troy. So that's the other guess, is somewhere in Troy because they have the showroom there already. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, your guess is as good as mine. It's 55 here, you know that? All right, then I'm gonna go. But I hope you're right. We're on Summerfield Road. Somebody use the internet. Tell me what the speed limit is. Go find it for me. iPhone is not going to help anything. I hate to tell you. This has to do with my internet connection. I'm doing the best I can. You guys asked for it, so I'm doing it. This is what happens. This is why I don't do grounded while I'm driving. I would love to do grounded while driving, but the audio would be bad and the video would be, it just wouldn't be good. Yeah, autopilot or the maps, the in-car maps get the speed limit wrong all the time. That's why, like, I don't know, but now we're like by some houses, so I can kind of see it. But like in that more rural with like the farms and stuff, 35 doesn't make sense. Oh, there's a speed limit sign. It's 45. Okay. Well, but maybe it's 35 now and it changes to 45. We'll see. On the way back, we'll be able to see that stop sign here. You know, I'm not sure if it actually really exists, but all right, 45. Now I'll go 50. We'll go 48. I don't want to speed that much. What up, Boston Mike? Ew, iPhone. I agree. Ew, iPhone. Hello, Georgia. The audio is actually perfect. Just the video is bad. I'm sorry the video is bad. There's not much I can do about it. There is not really anything I can do about the video. Besides hope that it gets better. You can just listen at work. That's good. Well, I guess I gotta talk more. So now we're driving down a straight road. Autopilot is holding me in the lane. I'm not doing anything but keeping a hand on the wheel, which you can't see because the camera's not wide enough, but that's okay. Are they giving you a rental car? Yeah, Boston, I was talking about that. I don't know. I have no idea what's happening. I asked them through text because they communicate through text, and I said, hey, am I getting a rental car, or is it going to be done before I leave, or what's going on? And they just never responded. So, Modesto, California. Hello. Oh, here's a big bend. Okay, not that big, but yeah, not that big. It looked big for a second. In my last video, there's a clip. I just have some stuff playing in the background, but there's a clip of this really sharp bend in Fenton, and the car like pretty much goes off the road. It's pretty ridiculous, like in autopilot, obviously, and it was that dangerous. I like always had my hands on the wheel, but I just was surprised it couldn't take the turn. Didn't like your Twitter comment about the Nissan Leaf. I'm sorry, Mr. Brew, but that's my opinion. That I don't think the Nissan Leaf did anything at all. I mean, and here's part of why I said that, because I didn't. Okay, I'll stop. I'm on video. I'll do a complete stop for you guys. Because I always do complete stops, so I should keep it up while I'm on video. I mean, I had heard of the Leaf, but I literally knew nothing about it. Almost like how people like don't know that Teslas are fully electric. Like that was me in the Leaf. I didn't know anything about it. Let's see how the car. Okay, I didn't know anything about the Leaf. I didn't know that it was fully electric. I didn't know why it was a thing. I didn't know why people even talked about it. I didn't know that it had a tiny battery. I didn't know it went 50 miles, or I don't even know how many miles it goes still. I think they came out with one that goes over 100 now. But it's not something that like people desire over. It's not something everybody wants. It's a car that somebody has a goal in mind of going electric for one reason or another, whether it's to save the environment or to save on, you know, their gas costs and have a more convenient car because, you know, they live in the city, they don't drive very much, lower their maintenance on their car. You know, they have these goals and then they go seek out that car. They go, oh wow, this Nissan Leaf is pretty sweet. It's electric, it's affordable-ish, you know, depending on who you are. That's different for everybody. This is great, this is what I want. It's not something that you see driving down the road and you're like, oh, I want that. You know what I mean? So that's why I said that, because Tesla is like, it's a fast car, it's a fun car, it's a cool car. Oh, and by the way, it happens to be electric. You know what I mean? It's like the best car you can get ever, and it's also electric. Where it's a Leaf is like, yeah, maybe it's, I don't know anything about that. Maybe it's not a bad car, but I'm getting it because I want an electric car. So that's why I said that. And, you know, I'm going to keep ranting on this. The Leaf, I kind of have a little bit of disdain for the Leaf because when you know, people have kind of stopped saying this to me, not completely, but when I first started telling people that I was getting a Tesla and getting an electric car, excuse me, it was just constant. Oh, but you know, you have to replace the battery once a year, or the batteries go bad really fast. Did you know that? Oh, now it has the speed limit wrong in the wrong direction. It thinks it's 45, but it's 35. The batteries only last a couple of years. You know, in the winter, blah, 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 and your battery's gonna go bad. You have to replace it, and it's not under warranty, and it degrades at like nonstop. That's why I'm like, it's just like that. People were saying so many different things. Some of them were partially true, some of them were complete lie. And the reason they had all these crazy ideas is because of the Nissan Leaf. Because Nissan didn't do thermal management on those batteries, and then, oh, the battery sucks after a year or 2 years or 3 years, depending on where you live and how you drive it and stuff, and it degrades 20% or 30% or 40%. And now, like, people have this stuck in their head. It's not true. It doesn't have anything to do with the Tesla battery, but people just think, oh, I know the Leaf was an electric car and their battery sucked. So now this new electric car, wow, that guy, like, almost hit that guy. So it kind of got that idea of batteries suck stuck in people's heads. So that kind of annoys me about the Leaf. I'm not like a Leaf hater. I don't know anything about it. I don't really care. But that's why I said that. Sorry you didn't like what I said, but I stick to it. All right, EV1 was the true pioneer, but Tesla did not have the rest of the job. Yeah, I don't know anything about the EV1 either. I've been meaning to watch that documentary. I've heard the comments from Elon about how it, like, they had the candlelight vigil and people were really excited about it. I did watch a YouTube video about it, and it seemed pretty impressive for the time, and I was very surprised. Like, why wouldn't GM keep running with this? Boy, the gas car business and the oil people are like, you can't produce that car, blah, blah, blah. And, like, is that crap true? I'm sure to an extent it's true, but I don't know. I don't like to get... It's fun to talk about the conspiracy theory stuff, but I don't like to get too serious about it because if you don't have any evidence, I don't know. I don't care to talk about it too much. The BMW i3 and the Leaf weren't inspiring enough for most people. Looked too much like an ICE vehicle with short range. Yeah, the i3, I don't know. That car's... I don't like to talk crap about things other people like, but I don't like that car. How about that? I really... It's annoying to me how the other companies keep making the electric cars look like gas cars and like giving them fake grills. Like the front of the i3 looks so weird. It has these two giant chunks of plastic, you know, to look like a grill. It's like, I don't know. It's really weird. But again, that car is built really well, and I think it's all, isn't it like all carbon fiber and aluminum or something? So like it can't rust and all that, which is really good for people in Michigan. There are steel parts of this car that you know, I don't have any problems yet, but it hasn't even been a year. So hopefully I'm not seeing any rust, but we'll see. You said F to something, I don't know what. It's GM, who's surprised? Well, you know, it's GM. They have some good sellers, you know? Like, we own an Equinox, and I actually really like the Equinox. I wish it was electric. But besides that, I really like it. And you know what? I drove it to work the other day, because it was really icy out, and the Equinox has winter tires on it, and I didn't want to risk sliding off the road with the Model 3. And I was using Android Auto, and I haven't really liked Android Auto, but it made me really like it. What they've done, like the Equinox screen is like this big. It's like the size of this, where the directions are. It's a little bigger than that, but not much. And so I'm just looking. I've never been here. I'm just looking around. Oh, car is panicking a little. And what Android Auto has done with that tiny bit of space is really efficient, and it works really well. And I was enjoying responding to, because me and Stephanie talk on Hangouts, and I was enjoying responding to Hangouts. It is Stephanie's birthday today, by the way, if you want to yell happy birthday for her. And we were enjoying talking on Hangouts, and I could click the button and talk and respond all through, that. So that was really nice. So I liked Android Auto, but yeah. Anyway, I like the Equinox. If it was electric, I'd be happy. I would like that a lot. Switch to T-Mobile. I can't switch to T-Mobile. I have AT&T, and they're good. No, Hangouts is still around. AT&T has been really good for us, and it's our home internet. Actually, we use LTE for our home internet, and so I don't have the option of switching providers because nobody else has good service out there. Like I checked everyone. So. Oh, thank you, Nick. It's very nice of you. She could be in here. She's probably busy with baby, though. Hangouts? No, we use the regular Hangouts. It's still, you can use Hangouts. It's still there. I'm actually trying to get her to switch to texting now that Android has, what is it? The RCS or whatever it's called. I'm trying to get Stephanie to switch over to texting, but she doesn't want to yet. Hangouts is so nice. I love having it just like the little window in my email. And you can use Hangouts in the browser here if you didn't know. RCS is great. Yeah, I use Google Messages app as well. And I'm really liking RCS. And she's the only one that I talk to on Hangout. Well, I have a buddy in Japan too that I talk to on Hangouts. So I would still have to use Hangouts for him, but actually, Ali, now Google has kind of surpassed the carriers. So most Android phones, if you're using Google Messages, will use it. You can, there's a way to go around it, but you should have gotten a pop-up in your Google Messages app, and if you haven't yet, it should come. But if you don't want to wait, there's a way to trigger it, and then you can use RCS with everyone else who has it. I know, Bear. That is my biggest thing I'm jealous of with the iPhone is iMessage. Like, to be honest, that's got me, like, wanting to switch just for that. I mean, I really love Android, and I don't think I'm going to switch, but, like, if I ever did, that would be why. It's because of iMessage. iMessage is just magic. Addie, we don't use WhatsApp because, before WhatsApp existed, we got unlimited texting, so there wasn't really a demand for it here. I know in like Europe, from my understanding, I don't know, but in Europe and India and stuff, you still pay for texting, which is ridiculous. And so people use WhatsApp, or at least when WhatsApp came out, texting was still pretty expensive. You paid like for a 500 texts a month or whatever. And by the time WhatsApp existed in the US, texting was it's not even an option. You just got it for free, unlimited texting with whatever plan you had. So nobody really cared to switch over to WhatsApp. My screen is tilted towards the driver, Greg. I do have a video about that. Did I make a hotkey for that, Nick? I don't think I did. If you want to make one, you can, but or you can just link him to the video about it. Yeah, Craig, it's really nice. No, you're good, Craig. Don't worry about it. Yeah, you can. So it's adjusted so it's lower, and then also you can have it facing back like it normally does, or you can tilt it towards you. And so I like the tilted look, and it doesn't. Oh, you can't. That's okay, Nick. No worries. You can have it tilted or not, and it's made by, if you've seen the channel Tech Forum, the guy's name is Matt. He actually made it. So Thank you, Jay. I'm very excited. All right, we're almost here. Kind of want to turn you guys off, but let you see the service center. What time? Okay, so I'm getting there early. My appointment's at 11:45. So I may, because I'm making a video out of this too, I may show you guys and then leave and come back with the GoPro because I want to get it. Ali, I didn't notice any difference with the temperature sensor. No, everything still works great. My preheating and all that is perfect. So I haven't noticed a difference. I use the soft shroud that he provides in the kit, but he does it the other way. Tortellini sent a hot dog. Well, thank you. Jimmy Jones, I most likely am. I don't know what's happening, but I'm most likely leaving my car here overnight. If not, at least for a few hours. So I will not be leaving my GoPro. Sorry. I don't know what this truck is doing. If he's confused or what's going on here. He's going very slow. No way. I like AT&T. Shut up. We heard you the first time. Ban him, Nick. No, I'm just kidding. Don't ban him. Nick loves AT&T. It's his favorite. I really like T-Mobile. I had them for a long time, but okay, I need to pay attention. So we turn here. Oh, I see a bunch of Teslas, so that's got to be it. Oh, cool. It says Tesla on the building. Nice. All right. Pretty obvious. So you guys are about to see it. Hopefully the quality's okay. Bam! Friggin' Teslas all day, everywhere. Oh, hopefully they give me a Model X. What if they give me a Model X? I'll freak out. So there it is. There's Tesla dealership. All right, guys. I'm going to go refilm this with the GoPro so you can actually see more than a couple pixels. Oh, this is beautiful. I love being surrounded by Teslas. Gotta be honest. This is great. All right. Thank you for joining. I hope that was at least kind of fun. I will see you around. Goodbye.